So I think it's about time to reveal some more of Maidral's plot and a new character. So let's start with the blurb. Throughout the island nation of Maidral, people have begun awakening special powers known as inspirations. To maintain peace and safety, a new police force called the Maidral Inspired Unit was formed. A young recruit named Spec is eager to make himself into a hero known by all. An opening at his MIU branch may be just what he needs, or it may unveil the ugly truths about heroes in uniforms and his motivations for joining them. Spec joins the MIU at a very interesting time. Historically, the public have always been very anti-inspired as soon as they started popping up. But there's always been a sort of fight fire with fire sentiment among the public towards the MIU. But right from the start of Volume 1, the central island of Valita's residents have begun to distrust the MIU in a way that the other islands don't seem to. So Spec is stepping into an organization that's being mismanaged and scapegoated. He may dream of being a hero, but the known by all part carries a lot of baggage. Locke, on the other hand, is a shining example of what the MIU should be. He has a very deep desire to protect people, and he's keenly aware of the situation him and his team are in. Someone like that is quick to discover someone's true intentions and motives. Compounding on top of that is this creeping rise in organized crime around the major cities in Valita, and the emergence of new vigilantes who complicate the public's opinion on inspired crime fighting. After all, a flame-wielding vigilante doesn't need government approval to do what it really takes to stop these crimes. In an attempt to cool public opinion, the Duke, or elected leader of an individual island, has begun restricting what MIU officers can perform what tasks, because the last thing they need is a scandal on how the MIU escalated a situation that endangered the public. But one such victim of these policies is Captain Beverly Kuda, a compassionate negotiator, very skilled fighter, and loving mother. But most importantly to the Duke, far too powerful and high-ranking to be seen using her inspiration in public. So this unfortunately relegates Captain Kuda to mostly desk work. Something the Southern Island captain would most likely laugh is what vice captains are for. So Kuda is treated very similar to what the enlightened officers are. They're used as a last resort and they always have to be monitored on missions. A good example of this would be her weapon. All three island captains are equipped with what is essentially a super taser. It's a handheld weapon that is thrust into the opponent. It comes with sensors that detect when the Capina is deployed and alerts the Duke's office. Its lethality causes the Northern Island captain to keep his locked away, and the Southern Island captain refused to even accept one. Kuda, however, keeps hers on her at all times as a symbol of self-control over a tempting power and her value of human life. Instead of deploying the Capina, Kuda uses her inspiration spectacle to materialize and control blades. She carries around a large hunting knife and can create up to 3 daggers comfortably. She can use them at a range, but she uses them to trap her opponents rather than attacking them. She can also create spiritual daggers that sap the energy of her opponent, but her ability to use those at a range is pretty unreliable. Now that we've met 3 characters in Maidral, who's your favorite? And if you want to support this series, please just send it around to the manga fans in your life, and thank you for being here.